Have you ever heard people say, I'm struggling with this sin, or I can't get the victory, or I cannot overcome, or I'm trying to get better? Well, that's fair enough if you're in that position, but God says very plainly in 1 Corinthians 57, thanks be unto God which giveth us the victory through our Lord Jesus Christ. So if Jesus says that He gives us the victory, then why do we seem sometimes to be struggling so often and so much? Well, to me, I understand it that our only problem is our lack of faith in believing that God gives us the victory. And there's 2 points on which our faith can fail, and it often does. And that is God willing to give me the victory? And is He able to give me the victory? Well, for the first point, in Jeremiah 56, verse 13, Psalm 56, verse 13, David says, For thou hast delivered my soul from death. Wilt thou not deliver my feet from falling? So if Jesus has come to this earth and He's died, been tortured and crucified on the evil cross, if He's done all that to save our souls from the penalty of death, do you not think that He will also be willing to give you the strength and the power and the ability to resist the snares of the devil? So we can very rest assured, based on the cross of Christ alone, that God is willing to give us the victory. Now, is He able? Well, it says very clear in 2 Corinthians chapter 9, verse 8, that God is able to make all grace abound toward you, that you always, having all sufficiency in all things, may abound to every good work. So again, the Bible is very plain that God is able to give us the victory. So it's only these 2 things, that God is willing and God is able, and if we can accept these, do you think He will give us the victory? It's impossible for God to fail us if we believe it, if we have faith. Now the problem is, how do we believe it? Remember the man came to Jesus and he said, Lord, I believe, help thou mine unbelief. What is it that we can do to believe? Well, really the whole thing boils down to this. The whole matter is a choice. We can choose to accept the victory that God so freely and willingly offers to us, or we can choose to live in our sin. It's up to us.